everybody. Just out here with a little bit of Carter Hall in my Dr. Grabo Riviera, the Bulldog. See, tonight's topic of discussion, you can either you can thank or blame Stormwolf for this one. We were talking about actually talking about the Aliens franchise. You know, started with Ridley Scott's movie Alien, and then Jim Cameron's Aliens, and then what was it, David Fincher, who did Alien 3, which is the one nobody likes to talk about. But we were both in agreement that the franchise just kind of falls to hell after the second movie, and it's not my favorite franchise. I mean, if I gotta pin any series as my all-time favorite, it's the Indiana Jones movies. Those, like I've said before, I'm a total indie nerd, but I really do like the Aliens franchise, and I've actually done a lot of reading into it. And the third movie was originally going to be very different. Of course, as a lot of people probably know, in the beginning of the third movie, Newt, the little girl, and Hicks, Michael Bihn's character, they both die at the very beginning. And the funny thing is, Michael Biehn actually sued and got as much money from the one mention of his character in this movie as he would have gotten for if he had played throughout the whole movie. I thought that was great, and I think he deserves it. But anyway, the third movie was originally going to be something completely different, and I actually have a lot of respect for Sigourney Weaver because of this. She was going to step back. The writers wanted to focus more on Hicks and more on the idea that the Weyland-Yutani Corporation was trying to get the aliens and use them as a kind of biological weapon, and Hicks was going to be doing some kind of investigative work into it, and you know, seek out the rumors, find out if it was true, which of course it would have been true. And then the fourth movie would have, oh, I get ahead of myself, and Sigourney Weaver was in agreement. She thought that Ripley had gotten too big, that the best thing for the series would be if Ripley kind of faded to the background for a little while, and I have a lot of respect for Weaver because of that. She wasn't just looking for another paycheck. She was actually, she had I guess an emotional attachment, a vested interest in this series, and she wanted the story to progress. She didn't want to keep earning, more money. I mean, I'm sure she wanted to get more money, but it wasn't the overall reason. I love it when the big name actors actually show their appreciation for the art of what they're doing, and not just for the business. But I'm rambling again. But so the third movie would have been that, and then the fourth movie would have it's gone out. The fourth movie would have featured Ripley once again, but it would have been more from the point of view of she would have been leading the colonies against the corporation. And it would have been this really epic storyline if it had happened like that. It would have been just really fantastic. What did happen was, the studio, which, the director and the writers may have certain ideas about the way something should happen, and the studio is gonna try and just, they're focused on the business of it. They're gonna try and get money out of it however way they can. And the studio just kept that. They brought in one writer, and they brought in another one. And originally, Alien 3 was going to happen on a space station. Then it was going to happen on a space station made entirely out of wood. I don't know how that would have made any sense, but it was going to all these other kinds of ideas. And what ended up happening, by the time David Fincher was even brought on, they were almost ready for production. He had all these different scripts, and he didn't know what to do with it, so he ended up piecing together the little bits that he could. So, yeah, Alien 3 kind of sucked, but it wasn't the director's fault, or at least not. He could have done a better job, I think, but overall, considering that they brought him in very last minute, he didn't do as badly as most people think he did. But pardon me a moment. But yeah, that's the shortened version of what was supposed to have happened. And then we've got Alien Resurrection. I know. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. I mean, I can't really pin exactly what it was about it that just kind of puts me off, but Stormwolf was saying that he had heard critiques about some people thought it was dumb that it happened on a space station, which, if you've got a biological weapon that you're trying to cultivate, what best way to, keep it safe and away from any planets that it might destroy than putting it on a space station. But Carter Hall betrays me tonight. But anyway, I can't think if there was anything else I wanted to mention about the whole aliens thing, but I'll probably think of it later. But I kind of have an idea for the next video that I want to talk. My next discussion or my next topic or whatever would be just what exactly makes a good horror movie. And I'm kind of milling the idea around. But anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later, and happy trails.